Imagine a galaxy where the law is not just a set of rules, but a living entity enforced by elite agents who operate in the shadows of interstellar politics. You are part of the Planetary Republic's most dedicated task force, tasked with hunting down smugglers, rogue AIs, and alien insurgents who threaten the fragile peace of the Milky Way. But when you discover that the Republic itself is rotting from within, corrupted by corporate greed and ancient conspiracies, you realize that justice isn't about following orders. It's about breaking the system to save it. Welcome to Agents of the Planetary Republic, Books 1 through 10, the definitive, pulse-pounding, and deeply strategic box set in Jaxon Reed's Milky Way universe saga. If you love space opera noir tropes, tactical investigation, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists dismantle galactic corruption through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook marathon will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of moral duty. The narrative kicks off with our protagonists facing a new, high-stakes case, thrusting them into a race against time to solve the mystery before rival factions erase the evidence. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of strained engines, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they are branded as traitors. Reed excels at capturing the psychological toll of command in the face of institutional betrayal, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of progress made across centuries. At the core of the collection's massive appeal is its spectacular elite agent trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of galactic politics, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior capital. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of the Milky Way universe lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonists aren't just cold, calculating gamers. They are deeply human individuals struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax across the 10 books, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonists to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonists don't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword. It's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Agents of the Planetary Republic, Books 1 through 10, is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Jaxon Reed has crafted a saga that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.